One of the big mysteries and questions in boxing is, when's Teofimo the Takeover Lopez getting back in the ring? When I seen this kid 5 years ago, I thought possibly this kid could be the next face of boxing, but it hasn't worked out that way. On a podcast called Stories Untold, great interview, by the way, by the host, Teofimo tells us what his next plans are. I don't own the rights to this content. It's for educational purposes only. Let's listen to what Teofimo has to say, and then I'll respond.
Next big fight that we're speaking on, there's two in particular. If one doesn't go through, we have another fight going on. So December 13th is possibly between Manny Pacquiao.
Wow.
Yeah, the likes of him, that'll be great. And then Shakur Stevenson in January of 2026.
Wanted to.
No, I'll just say it. I think Shakur Stevenson, who I'm going to be facing, I think he's overrated. I think so.
Headlines read, Teofimo Lopez hesitates on Shakur Stevenson fight amid glass hands. Fears eyes Pacquiao clash instead. Now you heard Teofimo Lopez on the Untold Story podcast. The first fight he's going for is the Manny Pacquiao fight, and he wants that to happen December 13th. I have noticed in the past few months, there's been a few fighters that are entering the Pacquiao sweepstakes. Teofimo Lopez is one of them. Rolly Romero is another one. There have also been rumors about Lomachenko being entered in the Pacquiao sweepstakes. Also, Tank Davis, after he's done fighting Jake Paul in his little circus exhibition fight. All these guys see Manny Pacquiao as sweet, easy opposition now because he's 46 years old, and clearly he's not the same Manny Pacquiao. Now, Teofimo has a lot of challenges at 140 he can take. He talked about he likes fighting the best fighters. Manny Pacquiao is not that anymore. He's a legend. He's an all-time great, but he's no longer one of the great fighters in 2025. And he said another thing that a lot of fighters say to avoid Shakur Stevenson, right? He says Shakur Stevenson is overrated. Well, if this guy is overrated and he's easy work, why wouldn't you take the fight? We heard Teofimo say that. Javante Tank Davis say that. We also heard Floyd Schofield say that, and he did everything he could to get out that fight, even putting iPhone wires in his mouth. The guy can't punch, he has brittle hands, and he's still being avoided. He's one of the most avoided fighters out there. That is crazy to me. They don't avoid Shakur because he's overrated. They avoid Shakur because of fear. The fear of being embarrassed. Teofimo is very athletic and looks great against a certain style of fighter. Shakur Stevenson is not that style he looks good against. And Teofimo is not good at making adjustments. People keep sweeping that defeat under the rug against Kambosos. Kambosos dominated Teofimo. If you're that dude, if you're that elite boxer everybody talks about, you should never lose to George Kambosos. You know, people want to talk about, oh, Terrence Crawford was rocked by Gamboa, but he beat Gamboa. But we're going to sweep under the rug that Teofimo lost to a C-level fighter. That is crazy. And now he wants to fight a 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao and avoid Shakur Stevenson. And I'm not surprised because I never thought that fight would happen. And I'm far from a Shakur Stevenson fan. But if you think this guy's boring, he's overrated, he has brittle hands, he's not that good, there's one way to get rid of him, and that is to beat him. And so far, it's hard for Shakur to get takers. But anyway, leave your thoughts or comments below. Let me know what you think about Teofimo versus Manny Pacquiao. And if he doesn't get the Manny Pacquiao fight, do you seriously think he's going to take the Shakur Stevenson fight in January? I'll give him props if he does, but I doubt it. I think the walls are closing in on Teo. But leave your thoughts or comments below. Beezy, I'm gone.